don't know about you, but a lot of preachers I've heard said he was a sissy boy because he let Jezebel run the country. She told him what to do. He goes back and reports to the one in charge and says, "Oh, Jezebel, you'll never guess what happened. I just saw something great." She's like, "Tell me what happened. Tell me, O Ahab, my husband." He's like, "Elijah brought power of God. Fire fell. Well, what about my prophets?" "Oh, they didn't do nothing. They cut themselves, sang, and he made fun of them." "Oh, yeah, by the way, he killed them all." Now, Jezebel was a servant of Baal. She just heard that all of her prophets that were sent to Mount Carmel were killed by one man, by the sword. So she sends a little old letter. For those of you that are younger than the age of 15, that's pencil and paper with words put through the mail. She sends them a letter by a messenger and says, "Hey, you killed my prophets, I'm going to kill you. If I don't do it by this time tomorrow, then the gods can kill me." And we would expect a man of God, somebody that after 3 years that had served him, had prayed, had resurrected the dead, had been fed by ravens, had seen the power of God after a 63-word prayer,
Amen,
fall on an altar, not just consume the meat, but the water and the very dust that had been put there, would be like, "That's fine. Lord, you've got me."
yeah.
Or at least I would. But Elijah does the exact opposite. He turns tail and runs.
Amen.
Heads out of the city. He drops everything. He forgets that he's where God had him.
Amen.
He forgets he's where God wants him. And he heads straight for the wilderness. You see, sometimes the wilderness that we go through is not something that Satan has put in our path. Sometimes the wilderness that we go through is not something that Satan is trying to use to bring us down or God's using to make us stronger. Sometimes the wilderness that we are in is because we have stepped out of the will of God and we have put ourselves smack dab in the middle of it.
Amen.
Because we let fear take control.
Amen.
See, Elijah abandoned everything. He abandoned those that were sent to help him. He abandoned the very person that God had given him to help him carry his troubles, to be his servant. He left him in Beersheba. And in the wilderness, he begins to do what we all do when we're alone and downhearted. He's like, "Woe is me."
Yeah.
How many of you remember Eeyore?